Welcome back to Canes Central Baseball here live behind the backstop. We just had a pitching change in the top of the fourth inning. Canes leading by 7, 9-2. Left-handed Shane Bernhardt on the mound. In the booth with me, Meredith Courtney. Thanks for joining. Your mic is up.
I'm on it.
Welcome aboard. You're going to be our guest announcer here as we try to get the technical difficulties. Just caution you from screaming into the microphone. It'll blow everybody's speakers out at home if anybody's actually watching.
I'll try and keep it down.
Canes have actually had a pretty good go of it here, even though our broadcast has been horrendous. Hopefully I just got it reset. We have a runner on third with 1 out. We'll have to get caught up here in a moment with the count. I have 1 out, runner on third, Shane Bernhardt on the mound for the Central Scout. Foul ball down the right side.
Are there 2 down?
I don't think so, but don't trust Game Changer. Whoever's running it, they're not paying attention. The pitch inside, cuffs Lindrup. Foul ball, Martinez runs out of room before it hits the aluminum bleachers softly.
Definitely 2 down. We had 2 down before the pitching change.
Excellent. We'll put it up on the score bug. During the high school season, I had a couple of partners in crime along with me to help carry the broadcast load, so I've been trying to talk anybody on the Canes Central parent staff to join in here. Everybody's afraid of the microphone. Center field camera action with a fastball over the top of the helmet of Lindrup. Bernhardt just keeping him honest. I don't know whether the count is full or what. Home plate umpire has been sparingly giving the count.
He's keeping it a secret.
Yeah, he is. The pitch inside, foul tip. Martinez absorbs that into his chest protector. That sounded like it might have not felt good. I don't know what else to say. Martinez walking out there going, whew. Number 17 is in the batter's. Well, he's not quite on the on-deck circle, but he's in the proverbial on-deck. As I have Lindrup in the box on the right side of the plate. Steps back in. Runner on third. 2 outs. Shane Bernhardt comes set, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. The Canes Central Scout and relieving pitcher Shane Bernhardt able to get the Canes back to the dugout as we cross over into the bottom of the fourth inning. You're watching Canes Central Scout Baseball here live from behind the backstop on YouTube. We'll be right back.
Coach Eric Backich, and I'd like to officially welcome you to Curve. Today, technology in baseball is everywhere, from Doppler radar system tracking systems to high-speed cameras, 3D motion capture, bat and arm sensors, and more. All this information is great, but the problem is not everyone can explain it in simple terms. As you go through your individualized player development program in Curve, you will quickly realize that this program is the opposite of a cookie-cutter generic shotgun approach. This is a sniper approach. It's tactical, targeted, and very specific. Our phenomenal team and strategic partners include some of the most innovative and successful people in baseball. Now, if you're ready, we'll follow this test-retest philosophy in Curve to help you, your parents, and coaches unlock your potential and help you reach your highest level possible. Let's get started.
Welcome back to CANES Central Scout Baseball, live from behind the backstop. I'm Bill Martone. In the booth with me this afternoon, Meredith Courtney. Quick look at the box score after 3.5 innings. The Canes leading by 7 with 6 hits to the Authentics 3 up to bat right now. A coincidental, Evan Courtney. No relation, I take it, right, Meredith?
None at all.
Only if he gets a hit. First pitch, swing and a miss. As we're starting off the bottom of the 4th. Sam Lang is the second pitcher, first reliever for the Authentic. I'm going to guess he's north of 6 feet from our vantage point. Spikes one into the turf. 1-1 count on the leadoff batter. Courtney steps into the box, 1 for 1, and the 11th batter in the lineup for the CANES Central Scout. Prospect Selects Black Bear Classic tournament this week into the weekend has been just trashed as far as the pool play goes. Basically, the event coordinators have surrendered to Mother Nature and made it just basically a 4-game series for everybody. Lang spikes one into the turf and gets past the catcher. That's not the starting catcher for the Authentic. I'm not sure who that is, but Courtney now steps into the box. 3-1 is the count. Lang kicks and deals. Up and in, says the home plate umpire. So Courtney will get a free visit down to first base. Meredith, how did Evan Courtney do in school ball this spring?
Evan did great this season. He saw the mound a lot. And going into the postseason, his ERA was under 1.
Nice.
Yeah, there were 2 starting pitchers. It was him and another kiddo, both juniors out of his high school.
First pitch to Steiner into the black rubbery turf to lead off his at-bat with a ball. Steiner's 0 for 0. Got hit in one of his last at-bats. Courtney makes his way down to second safely. Get that recorded in Game Changer. Hopefully our broadcast is on the air. Let's see if we can. Sam Lang going to get relieved by Coach Gorham. Well, our broadcast looks to be on, but hard to tell if that's. Yeah, we got a new link. So for anybody who might be out there, let everybody know there's a second link now. Having a horrendous go at it this afternoon. Looking like a noob. Oh, my son says I shouldn't say that. I'm looking like a rookie. He said that's so old-timey.
If you say horrendous?
No, I said noob.
Oh, a noob.
He cringed at me.
Nice.
So we have a left-handed pitcher, number 11. I'm not sure. gosh, I had Schreiber as 11, and that's who was the starting pitcher. And if I look at, yeah, Simon Schreiber is number 11. So they clearly have some additional players with numbers who are not on their roster. Surprising.
Well, there were even uniform changes.
Yeah, they don't seem to be all matching, do they? The catcher wearing a black or very dark blue jersey top. Canes in their all white, I think they're referred to as Stormtrooper.
Yeah, yeah.
New sponsorship this season for all Canes teams across the entire nation is Under Armour. I think last year it was Adidas. So in the off season,
I think it was Evo Shield last year, wasn't it?
I just remember the Adidas cleats. We had one break, and we had to get an exchange.
They didn't go very far.
All right, well, we're just going to not worry about the pitching change. First pitch, though, to Jen Steiner, a ball, though I believe Sam Lang left having already given up one ball to, so that will be a 2-0 count. Just catches the outside corner. Evan Courtney down on second base. He drew a walk in his at-bat a few moments ago. The pitch now to Steiner. Swung on, fly ball on the right side. Courtney tags. Nope, and he retreats, but forces the throw down to third. Smart play by the 2024 grad and U17, 17U. So 1 out. That was a 2-0 count, something like that. Fly out. Game changer really is monotonous with the number of touches you have to go through to record a ball in play. If anybody is listening and is familiar, it's a necessary evil in today's baseball world if you're keeping track. A swing and a miss by Leone, who's in for Hartley. Hartley was 0 for 2. And how do I sub out Hartley? Anyone? Bueller? Sub out pinch hitter. There we go. Swing and a miss. That looks like Schreiber on the back of his uniform. A lot of letters. See if our center field camera picks it up. I don't think we have the clarity, though. Foul ball down the left field line into the dugout of the Authentic.
Yeah, my eyes aren't that good either.
Yeah, I need binoculars for this job. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Leone. Pitcher kicks and deals. A breaking ball inside, misses. That looked, as my son would say, dirty. A lot of English on that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on second. Bottom of the 4th, Canes leading by 7, if I'm doing my math correctly. Another breaking ball, swing and a miss. Sends Leone back to the dugout, so 2 outs. Effective breaking ball there by the left-handed second relieving pitcher. Number 4 now steps to the plate, Josh Martinez. He is the starting catcher for the Canes Central Scout. And honestly, do we have anybody else who is a catcher?
I haven't seen anybody else behind the dish.
First pitch to Martinez outside. Start off his at-bat with a ball. Believe Gorham is the third baseman, number 3. I don't know who the shortstop is, but called strike on the outside corner of the plate. I'm kind of curious if Coach Baraski is going to give Evan the green light at all. Outside again with that hanging breaking ball. Martinez takes a big deep breath and steps back into the box with a 2-1 count. Another off-speed breaking ball that finds the turf. I love this park, actually. We played here last year, right?
Yeah.
With Coach Chris Keown, and had, I think, 2 successful games with the Central Prime. Swing and a miss fills up the count. And I was actually kind of excited when I saw this morning that we were being postponed yet for a, 4th time? But
tournament.
not because of the postponement, but because of the venue change. Another breaking ball outside gets him looking.
Got him.
So that'll retire the side as we move into the 5th. You're watching CANES Central Scout Baseball here live from behind the backstop on YouTube. We'll be right back. Welcome back to CANES Central Scout Baseball, live from behind the backstop on YouTube. In the broadcast booth with me this afternoon, Reed Courtney, little brother to the third baseman for the CANES Central Scout, Evan Courtney. Reed, do you play ball yourself, sir?
Yeah.
Go ahead, speak right into that microphone. Pull it in close to your mouth.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Who are you playing for these days?
I've been playing rec ball for Dixie Boys.
Where's that out of? Over near the coast? Are you over in Wilmington, Jacksonville? Where are you in North Carolina?
Oak Island.
Oak Island? Nice. Kind of vacation land over there permanently. Good for
Yeah.
you. I understand there's some really high-level baseball that's over near the coast.
Yeah.
Every year in the high school playoffs and the state championships, there's any number of teams from that neck of the woods, or the beach, I guess if you want to call it that, who make their way into the North Carolina State High School, how's it go? North Carolina High School Athletic Association Baseball Championship Playoffs. So very well could find yourself making your way toward Raleigh in the spring and into the May season yourself in the future. For now, though, we have Shane Bernhardt on the mound. Left-handed redhead, throwing gas, pops up the first batter. Right back to himself. One pitch, one out in the top of the 5th inning. You're watching CANES Central Scout. How does that go? CANES Central Scout Baseball here live from behind the backstop on YouTube. I'm Bill Martone. As you heard just a moment ago, Reed Courtney checking in the broadcast booth. Reed, give us your read on the game so far.
It's kind of a blowout, but I'm still watching.
I like it.
Yeah.
Pop, fly, batter out, pop out. Apologies to the Bernhardt family. I've been very delinquent in Game Changer in making the appropriate change of pitcher. So I don't know. I'll extend the invitation to whomever would like to run Game Changer on my behalf. But their son is doing a fine job so far. Fastball that gets a little bit away from him. Josh Martinez, however, scoots out of the crouch to keep it in front of him. The Canes right now with a 7-run lead, 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. Bryce Cannon in over at first base for Brian Oakley. We'll try to make that correction too. I got 32 is Howell on second. Steiner, number 2 at short. And believe that's still Evan Courtney over at third. Across the outfield, my aging eyes cannot detect who's who out there, but I had Riddick Kent out in left, Leone in center, and Adams in right. One out, one on, a pop-up and a walk for Bernhardt here in the top of the 5th inning. What position do you play, Reed?
I've been playing second for my Dixie boys team.
Nice, middle
Starting
infielder.
Second, yeah.
Where do you normally get put in the batting order?
Around
Toward the top, in the middle, at the bottom?
middle, like 5 to 7-ish.
Yeah, second leadoff position.
Yeah.
Second pitch to Chandler, just a little bit up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. With a 7-run lead, the Canes handedly put 5 on the board in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And Bernhardt reaches back, throws 83 miles an hour that gets fouled off into the backstop netting. Lots of ambient noise right now. The evening crowd is filing in for the last game of the night, I would presume. The lights are on here in the stadium. The sun is setting behind some overcast clouds in left field. I think I just saw a twin walk in. Holy cow, Reed. Are you replicating over there or what?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, just copying me over here.
Carbon copy of yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Meredith, what's our count? Are you keeping track? I'm going to hand you Game Changer.
I know, I'm not good at Game Change. You can just set it there.
Foul ball down the right field line. Bryce Cannon made a nice kind of jump and then pulled in his glove at the last second to allow the ball to fall in. If we weren't in the middle of the broadcast, I actually have extra headsets buried under my laptop over here. I would throw another one on for your twin, but
Next time.
maybe
Keep 'em
next time,
entertained.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's always good to make it a family show. That's what baseball is all about.
Yeah.
The pitch, swing and a miss, dropped. Third strike, the base is occupied, so that'll be 2 outs. For once, I actually called that correctly. Number 19, who is the catcher, at least based on the jersey, he steps into the batter's box. Bernhardt's first pitch to number 19 just misses the strike zone. 2 outs, a runner on first. Just on the outside edge, 1-1. Well, I got it going now.
Okay,
It's
all right.
start to get into a rhythm, punching buttons. Bernhardt's next pitch here just finds the turf in front of Martinez. He blocks it and keeps it in front of him. A 2-1 count with 1 out and a runner on first. Taking a look at the wideout, you'll see the runner down there with Bryce Cannon keeping him honest. Cut back to our center field camera. And inside, Martinez with a nice scoop. Believe we have a 3-1 count now on the batter with 1 out. 2 outs, rather, 1 on. A pop-up back to Bernhardt, and then a drop third strike. A swing and a miss should fill up the count. Reed, who's your favorite professional baseball team?
The Chicago Cubs.
A Cubbies fan.
Yeah.
Bernhardt loses number 19 to a walk, first and second with 2 outs. Who's your favorite player?
They've lost all my favorite players.
They've traded him away, huh?
Yeah.
That always seems to happen, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You can never get too vested in one person, or at least not while they're on one team.
Yeah, they always move.
They do. That's the modern game these days. Number 29 takes a called strike on the outside edge of the plate. Oh, that's where I'm hearing the shutter from, right next to you, Reed. Okay. I was wondering where I was picking up the camera shutter. Popped up on the right side. Bryce Cannon coming, and as well, Mr. Bernhardt. He's going to retire the side there with a second pop-up that he takes himself. So after 4.5 innings, we move into the middle 5 with a 7-run lead still. You're watching Canes Central Scout Baseball live from behind the backstop on YouTube. We will be right back.
Deep left field, it is gone!
Canes baseball is on the air. Over 3,000 college commits. 40 first-round draft picks. 45 major league players. 32 perfect game national championships. Yes, the best in travel baseball has come to play.
All right, welcome back to Canes Central Scout Baseball. As the game is concluding while we were in a commercial break, I guess that's so many after so many, or everybody decided they wanted to go home. As the Canes will take game 1 here in the Black Bear Classic at Garner-Webb Stadium. I have no idea what our schedule will be for tomorrow. While we're sitting here, let me see if I can bring it up on Google Chrome.
I think we have a 10:30 game. It's close to, we're only 10 minutes now.
Okay, so bear with us if you're watching. We'll give you a quick update here for Saturday. Please don't say 8 o'clock. Scrolling.
Conesty Baseball Park.
Canes Carolina, Canes American. What time do you have? Canes Scout.
I believe it is a 10:30. Let's double check.
Gosh, I see everybody but Canes Central Scout. What am I missing? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone?
Bueller.
Canes American 17U. Canes Scout Team 17U.
Is tomorrow Saturday?
All day.
Okay. I'm a little lost.
Canes Central Scout 3:30 at CNP Conesti Stadium.
Conesti, 3:30. Yes.
All right, that's a
I
high
was
school.
wishing for a 10:30 a.m. game.
Is that a high school?
Conesti Baseball Park. It's a complex.
CNP. Let's look that up real quick, and then I'll see if I can share my screen for everybody if you're so bold to be.
Oh, it's a Little League, GreenvilleLittleLeague.com.
CONES. CONES.
TEE.
All right, let's take a look. If you're still watching the broadcast here, this is what it looks like. A playground. Beautiful. And if I go into a satellite view, there is a nice little well, that's not little. That's a pretty large-looking stadium, but I'm going to guess it might be a little dated. It looks like the field is recessed with stadium bleachers that kind of go up and around. Can't quite find a picture of it, but we can see in the satellite view here a lot of seating, and should make for an interesting game tomorrow afternoon. So, weather permitting, God willing, and all that good stuff, the Canes Central Scout team set to play at 3:30 Saturday against the 2024 Scorpions at CNP Conesti Stadium, unless you know how to pronounce it otherwise. For Meredith Courtney, I'm Bill Martone, and all the other folks here live from behind the backstop. Thank you, Reed, for joining us as well. You've been suffering along with another production here live on YouTube. Have a good afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Take care.
Canes baseball is on the air. Over 3,000 college commits. 40 first-round draft picks. 45 major league players. 32 perfect game national championships. Yes, the best in travel baseball has come to play. Canes Baseball is brought to you by the player development professionals at Diamond Allegiance and the incredible Curve app. Attract, develop, and retain. Provide a competitive edge for your players with Diamond Allegiance. Now it's time to head to the yard for Canes Baseball 2023.